Good afternoon, welcome to the World News at noon on Honor 103.5 FM. But first, the headlines. On the national scene, NIMET predicts 3-day dust haze weather conditions. In the continent, about 71 people die in Ethiopia road accident. On the foreign scene, ex-US President Jimmy Carter dies at 100 years. In business, federal government says CBN misappropriated 2.73 trillion naira interest on weights and means. In entertainment, American rapper O.G. Marco dies after gunshot wound. And in sport, former Udinese manager Fabio Cannavaro lands new managerial job. And now the news in detail. I am Anuluapo Idu. The Nigerian Meteorological Agency (NIMET) has predicted dust haze from Monday to Wednesday nationwide, and this is according to NIMET's weather outlook released on Sunday in Abuja. It predicted moderate dust haze on Monday in the northern region with a visibility range of 2 to 5 kilometers. It forecast localized visibility of less than or equal to 1 kilometer throughout the forecast period. The North Central states are expected to experience moderate dust haze during the forecast period, and also NIMET anticipated early morning mist or fog in the southern parts of the country during the forecast period. Still in Nigeria, the 6th Division of the Nigerian Army has successfully dismantled 20 illegal oil refining sites, recovering 90,000 liters of stolen petroleum products, and arrested 8 suspects in a major operation across the Niger Delta. The raid, conducted in collaboration with sister security agencies, targeted criminal activities in Rivers State, Bayelsa, Akwa Ibom, and Delta States. Between December 23 and 29, 2024, the acting deputy director of 6th Division, Army Police Public Relations, Lieutenant Colonel Jonah Danjuma, disclosed this achievement in a statement issued in Port Harcourt on Sunday. He confirmed that the operation led to the destruction of illegal refining sites, the seizure of stolen products, and the deactivation of 21 boats used for criminal activities. And in the continent, at least 71 people have died in a road accident in southern Ethiopia, as confirmed by Wosenleye Simeon, the spokesperson for Sidama regional government. A truck packed with passengers plunged into a river in Sidana state, some 186 miles south of Ethiopia's capital, Addis Ababa, the regional communication bureau said on Sunday in a statement. In a Facebook post, the Sidama Police Commission Traffic Prevention and Control Directorate said 68 males and 3 females are known to have died in the accident. And straight to the foreign scene, where Jimmy Carter, the 100-year-old former U.S. president and Nobel Peace Laureate from rural Georgia, who led the U.S. from 1977 to 1981, has died. This was disclosed by his non-profit foundation on Sunday, and Carter had been in hospice care since mid-February 2023 at his home in Plains, Georgia, the same small town where he was born before becoming governor of the Peach State and running for the White House. As announced by his family, Carter died peacefully at his home in Plains as well. And Carter was the oldest living ex-US leader and the nation's longest-served president. And in the US, investigators probing South Korea's Yoon Suk-yeol over his short-lived declaration of martial law said they had sought an arrest warrant for the suspended president after he failed to report for questioning. Yoon briefly suspended civilian rule this month, plunging South Korea political crisis in decades. He was stripped of presidential duties by parliament over the action, but a constitutional court ruling is pending on whether to confirm the impeachment. According to news reports, Yoon has been summoned 3 times by investigators for questioning, but repeatedly refused to present himself. The application by investigators marks the first attempt in the country's history to forcibly detain a president before the impeachment procedure is complete. And if you're just joining us, you're listening to the World News on Honor 103.5 FM. Kindly follow us on all social media platforms at Honor 103.5 FM. You can also listen live on Radio Garden app at Honor FM Ibadan. And now to business news. The federal government has accused the Central Bank of Nigeria of misappropriating 2.73 trillion naira in interest payment from ways and means advances. The allegation was disclosed in the consolidated financial statement of the federal government submitted to the National Assembly by the Auditor General, Shakar Shira. The Weight and Means Facility, a temporary loan mechanism provided by the CBN to the government to finance budget deficit, is at the center of the controversy. According to the report, the federal government claimed that the CBN retained interest charges using the funds for its sole benefit rather than returning them to the Consolidated Revenue Fund. It's the world news. Let's now switch focus to some sport and entertainment stories. And in entertainment, popular American rapper OG Michael is dead. The singer reportedly died of gunshot injury on Thursday at 32. The death was announced by the singer's family on his Instagram post on Friday. OG Michael has been hospitalized on December 12 after suffering a self-inflicted gunshot wound. He was reportedly found in his home unresponsive and had been on life support in the intervening period. Finally, in sport, former Udinese manager Fabio Cannavaro has landed a new managerial job with Croatian club Dinamo Zagreb. And this comes just a few months after he left Serie A side Udinese at the end of last season. Cannavaro will replace Nenad Jelica. We hope to rehabilitate the team, which is third in the league. The former Juventus and Real Madrid defender will take charge of the team on January 3rd, 2025. And that's about it on the world news and on 103.5 FM. But before we go, here is a recap of the major stories. On the national scene, we brought you a report that NIMET has predicted a 3-day dust haze weather conditions. In the continent, about 71 people have died in an Ethiopian road accident. And on the foreign scene, South Korean investigators are seeking arrest of impeached president. And we brought you a report likewise that ex-US President Jimmy Carter has died at 100. In business, we brought you a report that the federal government says CBN misappropriated 2.73 trillion naira interest in weights and means. In entertainment, we brought you a report that American rapper OG Marco had died after a gunshot wound. And lastly, we brought you a report on the sports segment that former Udinese manager Fabio Cannavaro has landed a new managerial job. So for eyewitness report, news mentions and news commercials, contact the Honor FM newsroom at 081-767-55555 or 091-360-01035. You can also visit our website at honor1035.net for more information. The news was compiled and edited by Temi Tokwe Dada. Once and again, I am Anulu Akpo Idowu. Good afternoon.